All right, Cape Ann Savings Bank Student Athlete of the Year program with the North Shore Sports Desk rolls along, and we are with is it the VP of Marketing? Do I have that right, Jen Orlando?
Yes, you do. Good job, Dom.
we gotta step up and just get it out and call you Chief Marketing Officer someday. That's cooler.
It sounds good.
But VP's up there. VP's up there. Actually, my full-time job, I write about that role. We cater to CMOs. So you should read our publication. Well, that's plugging something else though. This partnership is a stunning partnership that's been decades in the making. With the North Shore Sports Desk and the bank. The bank has sponsored the show, and it's not just a sponsor where you run a commercial, which is important too, but you actually bring out student athletes. Why is it important to the bank to connect with the student athlete community, these amazingly impressive young men and women, and showcase them on a platform like ours?
Mainly, these kids, they're all an inspiration to other kids, whether they're kids in elementary school, watching this podcast, middle school, high school, even kids, in college, just to see these young people who are so devoted to the community. They're superior in their academics, they're superior in their sports, and I think President Mary Ann Smith she was here earlier giving a speech to all the kids and said attitude is everything, that these kids aren't just smart and good at their sport, they're good people, and that is really important, and we love to highlight that. One thing I'll point out is that the top male and female from each school, which is Gloucester High School, Rockport High School, and Manchester Essex High School, are chosen from a weekly list.
Yeah.
That you interview the kids, but these kids aren't chosen by the bank. They're chosen by their athletic directors, and they're chosen by administration. So we know that we're getting pretty much the kids who are top of mind at their schools.
Yeah, and I was telling the kids earlier that that's what the ADs and the administration plays off of is, we know you can score the points. We know you can throw a pitch. We know you're a heck of a student. Mm-hmm. Even that's not it. There's that third component of how do you carry yourself? What do you like as a teammate? These ADs and coaches and principals, they're watching. And when they serve up these award winners every week to us, they want good ambassadors great ambassadors for mm-hmm. this school. And it's incredible to see it all come to play with these 6. And I feel like these 6 are kind of like a representative little body of the 39.
Yes.
Because they're all winning young men and women. It's just incredible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, you just said that they're ambassadors in their community. And, one of the most important things to Cape Ann Savings Bank as part of our mission is our community, that we're ambassadors in our community. We like to think of ourselves in that light, that community comes first, and that's why you see us, doing programs such as this, supporting programs such as this, in addition to over 150 local nonprofit 501c3s, organizations each year. Being present, volunteerism. Tonight big team of us will be downstage Fort Park. We have the Forever Fab concert.
Wow.
Cape Ann Community Band, we have a sponsorship, and we'll all be down there handing out some ice cream, listening to the tunes.
My mother loves that stuff.
Oh, it's great.
Dom and I went to another concert. It was just lovely.
Yeah.
The people, they just love to sit there and listen.
Yep.
And it's so cool that a bank can support that. And you were talking about community too, and there's no better example than bringing out the kids.
Yep.
When it comes to the definition of really what does community mean? And a bank like this who's been here for how long, by the way, is Cape Ann Savings?
Since 1846.
1846. Was there any Orlandos that were the VP of marketing back then?
I don't believe so. I might be I might be paving the way for other Orlandos.
Hey, the merchants with their coins. We need to do a little better community outreach there. Cape Ann was baseball even invented back then? Would Braden Francis have won back then? We don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think they played. Yeah. Maybe Little House on the Prairie, I think they did play a little baseball there.
Maybe stickball.
But my goodness, now it's spanning 3 centuries.
Yeah.
And I feel like this program with the North Shore Sports is spanning 3 centuries.
Yeah, I've been with the bank 37 years, and I look at it in the way that I've sort of had almost 3 careers here, 10 full-time,
Yeah.
16 and a half part-time when my girls were being raised, and then back full-time in 2013 in my marketing role. And you were doing, and Nick Kukuru.
Yeah, I started 2013
Yeah,
myself.
we're doing the Student Athlete of the Week and the Year program back then. So
Yeah.
it's always been a part of my role in marketing, and one of the most special afternoons, meeting these kids and their parents, and
Yeah.
again, just seeing how kind and lovely they are and well-spoken, and just all around really good people.
Yeah, and the theme that kind of sticks out like so much when I interview these kids is that again, that not only are they playing sports, not only are they, you're talking to 3 sport captains, AP classes, GPA well above 4, 3, however they factor it. Everyone does it different, but they're basically A students. But on top of that, they're in DECA, they're in National Honor Society,
Yep.
they're getting recognized by the MIAA.
Yeah.
I think we talked about Braden. Braden won some kind of big award recently.
That's fabulous.
And Ella, I just looked up real quick. I mean, she was doing just these incredible supplementary programs. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
First of all, how do you find the time for this?
Good time management, and just knowing what I know just from my girls when they were competitive gymnasts, that with the discipline of being an athlete, under a coach with teammates, there's no I in team.
Yeah.
And just learning good time management, it's critical. And I feel that kids like this group of 6, they're setting themselves up already for success in college because they already have good time management skills.
Yeah.
Which is so important when mom and dad or guardian aren't, did you do your homework? What are you doing? They're already
on
set
your
up
own.
for success. So
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
going to make their college experience and future, in a career, that more rewarding.
Yeah.
Knowing that they know how to manage their time well.
And also, when they arrive at college, I wonder what they boast about more. What's more useful to them? Is it the nice scholarship check that the bank gives them, or the plaque from the North Shore Sports Desk? I wonder what they hold more
I'm sure
proud.
it's the plaque, Dom.
Yeah, it's
yes.
the plaque.
No, all jokes aside, that plaque is special. And,
is. Yeah, sure.
Kids love getting plaques. It's something that they can have in their room and have as a memento.
Yeah.
I'm sure that a lot of kids still have their trophies, their medals, their ribbons, their plaques.
Yeah.
But
But it's nice to put some muscle behind the award too, with the
It
check
is,
that you
yes,
guys give them, because
yes. It's our pleasure.
it's a nice reward to just get them going in that expensive first semester.
Yeah.
The money management is another big thing they have to. I told them earlier off air that try to stay connected to your parents outside of Venmo.
I know.
But no, so tell me a little bit, what's new and exciting with the bank as a marketing officer here. I mean, we're in 2025, the evolution of AI. Is the bank seeing different customer trends and patterns in evolution of AI? Are they, or is it the tried and true things are in 2025? Are the tried and true things that are working with customers in 10 years ago?
It's a mix, and
Yeah.
I think what I'm going to say to that is that, we're always looking at different products, always evolving because you need to stay relevant.
Yeah.
And AI is here to stay, and it's changing daily. So
Yeah.
we haven't gone the route of chatbots yet,
Yeah.
on the website, but you're seeing it more prevalent. Of course, we love all our customers. We like to appeal to the younger, demographic too. We just had a really nice website refresh.
Oh, nice.
So, modernized, user-friendly, all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
We're strong in digital banking, which you need to be to compete with the fintechs.
Sure.
There's so many different, fintech companies out there that are competing. So we're
Yeah.
not just competing against other community banks and larger entities,
Yeah.
so.
Man, there's so many avenues and channels for people to
Yeah.
get their bank information, to get their money.
Yes.
I remember getting a check on Fridays and standing in a 20-minute line.
Oh my
in the late
gosh.
90s.
Yep, I remember that, especially the third of the month when all Social Security
Yeah, it
checks came out. But for a community bank, what distinguishes us and community banks is at the end of the day, we're here. You know us. There is a person on the other end of the phone without screaming agent, 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 or pressing 5, press 6, press 9, press 2, operator. There's always someone at the, end of the phone during business hours. Responsiveness, local people. That was a tagline we use: local people, local banking, local decision making since 1846. And, so we can compete with the larger banks. But if you want to apply for a mortgage and you have questions, always put the application in online, and then you could give Holly or Mike or Nicole or Claire, a call or Mark.
And it's cool.
And they're right there.
It's so cool that the people that work here are maybe someone you went to high school with, or
oh my gosh, we have. If we added up some of the longevity, me being 37 years, Mike Randazza and Holly, two of our lenders, have 37, 36 years.
Yeah.
We have quite a few people, and and these people, it's funny when you think of it. They've basically been a part of my life since I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
They've seen you at your best, your worst, joy, sadness, so that's another thing, trust and family. And I mean, that's a community bank for you, Dom.
Yeah.
Really says it.
And I think that's a good demonstration of why it might not be a smart move to go in the chatbot route, because that's not a good community rep. That could disconnect customers a little bit. Like, no, I don't want to do that. Just give me a human, and
I think that is sort of the end result, with the different chatbots, that you can end up with a person. And, just experience in everybody's field here, and years of experience. So.
What would be the ultimate wraparound, Jen Orlando here, VP of Marketing, would be for Braden Francis to come and work for the bank, because he's in finance.
You never know.
He wants to do finance.
You never know.
So, all right, well,
great.
This Cape Ann Savings Bank Student Athletes of the Year. Once again, thank you for your partnership with us, the North Shore Sports Desk. 2025-2026 season is closer than we think.
It is.
We'll have the first interviews lined up in September, and we'll just have so much fun with it. It gives us a weekly guaranteed interview of amazing young men and women.
Yep.
And we just love it.
We'll
love
just
working with the ADs.
start it all over again. So.
Yep. ADs, Brian LaFata, John Parisi, and Cam Molinier should get a shout out too, because they're incredible with giving me the best of the best. They diversity, they want different sports, so they keep us on our toes. That's awesome.
Yeah. Thanks for everything that you do, and to Paul Kelly.
Yeah.
Kelly
Media runs the show.
Fabulous. So thank you.
Yeah. All right, Jen Orlando, thanks again. Bye now.
Great day.